Hello and welcome back to the Taiko World Cup 2022 round of 32. I'm Enwolf and we're about to see a match between Italy and Finland. Very closely seeded. Italy at seed 15, Finland at 18, so could be a close match. We've got Iken, A40, Skui, Kid, Narabochi, Deku, Kitimort, 3-2 on Italy side, Yeti, Megamela, Dusky, Sismirski, Vodnanen and Antti on Finland. Some very well-known names that have played multiple Taiko World Cups the past few years. Let's see how they match up. Dusky clearly hasn't practiced his rolling, getting a 1, and banning double time 1. The accuracy-based consistency pick with some very evil 1-6 doubles. Italy banning the tech map, Troll the Cowardly. I would expect some mod picks from Italy here, as that's where their difference to Finland has been the biggest, looking at their qualifier scores at least. Especially that hidden 2. But there's 3 mod. Bad tech with the incoming hidden hard rock plus mod battle. Both teams have showed on the qualifiers map O that they can get good enough scores with hidden hard rock. Iken on Italy's side, Dusky on Finland's, Vodnanen on Finland's side. Names are hard, okay. And they're joined by Antti on hard rock and Skui Kid on hard rock. Not to be confused with Skull Kid, that's a Brazilian player. We started the map with some early accuracy drops on Italy's side, and it's their pick, so a very early breakpoint if this continues. But we've recovered as we get into the rather normal section of the map. Not too dense yet. Vodnanen dropping some accuracy with these offbeat patterns in 1-6. Slowly shifting the lead to Italy's side. It's going back and forth. They're neck and neck. And it's a victory for Finland by 2,000, not even 2,000 points. A very early breakpoint. Look at these 100 counts. That's actually insane. It's that single 100. But I think there might even be some finishers that weren't hit in there, because I feel like, considering hidden hard rock, Ikun's score is ahead of Vodnanen's. Anti's score is more ahead of Skoikid's than I feel like it should be with just 100 counts. And Finland counters directly picking the next consistency-based Dreamout map. We're possibly seeing the same story again now. And pure accuracy battle. Yep, no player swaps. No mod changes. Ikun and Vodnanen again with hidden hard rock. Lord Ender and Anti with hard rock. We do get an extra minute of accuracy battle. Like, it was a single 100 basically that changed Bad Tech's outcome. We could see the same happen again right now. This time with the accuracy lead being in Italy's favor early on. We enter with a break. They can see how close the scores are. It's pretty much a single 100 once again. If I'm not mistaken, there is a difference of 2 100s between Ikun and Vodnanen and a single 100 between Lord Ender and Anti. In this stream, no one's dropping. Everyone holded their accuracies really strong through the second KI section. This is looking like another breakpoint. This time in Italy's favor. And it is! 2,000 points of difference. And you can see it very clearly here. Lodend and Anti are tied. Ikon has 2 100s less, and that's all that matters. And because we've enjoyed the 2 free mod maps so far, we get Himari Marus via anti-mod. Or at least SV heavy free mod map. I've mentioned this earlier, I think this is more friendly for Hard Rock than Hidden, so I would expect the same mods once again from other players. And as expected, we do. The top row of Hidden Hard Rock, the bottom row of Hard Rock alone. Will this be yet another breakpoint is the main question now. Because while both teams have found very well on the 3 mod maps, they didn't win their own pick, they won the other team's pick. And right now we're having a bad tech scenario again, where Finland is holding on to a beautiful double S, while Italy both have dropped multiple 100s already. This is the slow SV section with Hard Rock that basically means regular SV. So the most interesting part probably will be what happens after this, which is the high SV section. And Finland has a rather comfortable accuracy right now, with Vodnana being 1% ahead of Ikun. But will we see misses here with these doublets and the faster 1-4 nodes? Everyone losing quite a bit of accuracy here, except for Ikun, who's... Ikun and Anti are the ones who basically got out of this unscathed. But Ikun finding a miss! And that's a big one for Finland now. And Lord Ender follows. Finland has the accuracy and the combo lead, and it's basically the end of the map. This is the third breakpoint. Four 100s on anti-send though. That's very scary. Now that we don't have 3 mod maps anymore, where can we go? We know we can't get the tech map No More 2 or the accuracy map DT1. I would expect both teams to be pretty comfortable with both the Hard Rock maps, and they know that. And that's where we're going. We're getting Lancelot, the harder of the 2 Hard Rock maps, also the shorter one. Lots of 1/3 streams, lots of 1/4 streams, BPM changes, so you really have to watch out with the accuracy. Towards the end it gets hard to read because it goes up to 216 BPM. And to no one's surprise, all the Hard Rock players are staying in the lobby. Lord Ender finding a few drops there, followed by Botnanen. And the accuracy is tanking likewise. It's just Anti and Ikon holding on for both their teams. With it small being slightly in favor of Finland, because Anti has a better accuracy. But I very know that the next 1/3 section could bring more misses for both teams. Once again, they are neck and neck. We're not finding any 100s or misses this time around. Almost. Ikon has caught off of Anti meanwhile. Botnanen has fallen back a little bit behind Lord Ender. And it was enough to secure the next breakpoint of the match for Italy. Botnanen finding 7 more 100s than Lord Ender. Now it's Italy's turn to pick again, and at this point, we're getting rather close to tiebreaker, and I don't think they really want to pick something again that they don't win. And it's not like they have been uncomfortable on the maps they've picked so far, it's just both teams have performed so well on them that it came solely down to accuracy. However, we do want to see a tiebreaker. And if this match continues as it is, will be a very good tiebreaker to watch. Until then, we're getting September. Great song. The second fastest map in the pool, with some very tricky 1/4 doublets in the KI sections, which can either bring a 100, and if you're very unlucky, a miss. So we'll see how both the teams perform on this. This is the only double time map we're going to see this match. The other one is banned. And Ikon not quite finding to the groove of the song, dropping a lot of 100s and getting a miss. Even finding the not too ignorable lead. Botnan and Lord Ender tied. Anti's a percent of accuracy ahead of Ikun, but Ikun is recovering. But if Finland doesn't drop a substantial amount of 100s or gets a miss, this will be another breakpoint. Here's the doublets. Botnan finding a miss. And that's a big one for Italy. Because there's a lot of combo remaining still. And you can see the score just goes in Italy's favor. It's not even a close gap. I think this might be it. This might be the first win for the team that picked their map. And it is by nearly 20,000 points. Lord Ender with a 3-100 play. But once again, the accuracies, if you ignore the misses, basically tied. It would have come down to a single 100 once more.
Do you remember first night in September? Love was changing the minds, pretenders, while chasing the clouds away. Our hearts were ringing in the key that our souls were singing as we danced in the night. Remember how the stars stole the night away.
That's Finland's time to pick again. They go with Hard Rock 1. We're just slowly working from the bottom of the pool towards the top. This is the kind of techy, very rhythmic difficulty based hard rock pick. This map has a lot of patterns that start on blue ticks. And it's also 3 minutes and 80 seconds long, which is one of, if not the longest map in the pool outside of the tiebreaker. You can hear it in the song. The rhythm is evil. So we're going to see how this plays out. These slow notes might be some of the hardest things to time in this map, and we have already seen a 100 on these now. This is deceptively hard with OD 8.4. We're basically getting to the introduction to the map now with the offbeat patterns. Some 1/3. Botnan finding a miss, but it's still relatively early in the map, so it will matter less than a miss in the middle of the map. Same case as we had with September, where Ikun missed at the start, but Botnan missed almost in the middle, and that basically costed them September. We've got all the dance sections still upcoming, so this is not the end yet for Finland. But this is probably a lead Italy will gladly take. But now finding another miss on the ninja. And Ikum trades as you get into the techier section of the map. And Italy doesn't have any score that's at 99% accuracy right now. So despite finding multiple misses on Vodnan and Zend, Finland has quite the accuracy rate right now. This is so intense. The score gap, I don't trust it. It's so tense, it could still flicker to the other side. But we get into the last few bars of the song. It might be Finland taking their own map. And it's 3-3. Both teams have one more pick left. One pick that can decide if they can take the win home or even have to go through tiebreaker first. Italy instantly picking Extermination for speed map. Not as dense as September, but 60 BPM faster. Which, depending on the player, can make a huge difference. This is a very old school map. This is a very old Toho song. 3 minutes long. Pattern-wise, it's nowhere near as difficult as September. There is a very nasty difficulty spike at around 70% of the map. But other than that, this will be another ACK battle. Purely ACK battle. And it's impossible to tell who will win that, because as you see with Fremont and every other map really, it can go either way. Heading to the first KI section with no one dropping their double S. And we're also leaving the first KI with no one dropping their double S. I do wonder if this will really come down to the one difficulty spike with 1/3 streams. Because that's where, in the past few maps, that tended to be the spot where accuracy was dropped. Mainly thinking about Hard Rock 2. We're still perfectly tied. This is it. And all that happens is that Ikon drops a single 100. And it could be this 100 that decides the map. The end map is nearing the end. And it's a three-way double S on Nomad 3. Finland taking a very important breakpoint right now because it's their pick. It's in Finland's hands right now. They can go home with this match. The seed upset, their seed 18, Italy's 15. One of the closest matchups we're going to have. I'm not sure if I want to go with Hidden because neither team really has performed exceptionally well on the hidden maps of the qualifiers. And we don't. We see Nomad 1, more accuracy battles. They don't want Nomad 4, that's more prone to misses than the other maps. A 3-minute map. Your typical Nomad 1 to decide if Finland can take this match home or if they have to go for the tiebreaker first. This is a good moment to mention that you can buy banners for your favorite team right now. And there is no evidence for this, but with any banner bought for a team, you give them energy. So if you want Italy or Finland to win this, give them your energy. Buy a banner. This map offers a lot of spots to drop combo with tiny 1-6 doublets and mini 1-6 bursts, and Lord Ender is the first one to do so. We're back to being tied with Antti finding a single 100. And it's gotta be 2, it doesn't matter where you get the 100, if it's inside the KI before or before your 400 count. And this isn't a new map, this is a loved map. It's got like 70 favorites, I think. Might be more. We're back to having 2 100s of difference. And if they don't have it disabled, right now, this is a break section, the game forces you to see the difference. And they know they have to hold on, because they're not comfortably having a lead right now. And having talked to people and playing myself in a few tournaments, lower ranks, seeing the scores doesn't help your nerves. It really doesn't. Lord Ender finding a 100 once more. Are we being robbed of a tiebreaker here? The lead is currently 2 100s between Skullkid and Botnanen. And it's those 2 100s that stop us from seeing the tiebreaker, that have us see the first upset of the round of 32 of the TWC. It's Finland taking the match 5-3. What a match! Every map was just so close. I can't believe we just saw this. So that was a great match to start this block of matches. Now on to the bracket. Finland will be facing South Korea next week on the round of 16, while Italy faces Mexico in the losers bracket. And while this match is over, this block isn't. We've got 2 matches at once upcoming in 20 minutes. Taiwan versus Portugal and Indonesia versus Singapore. The latter is the one getting streamed. I'm curious to see how that will go. I think this will be the last close match we're going to see in this block. Of course, that's also another closely seeded match with Indonesia at 11, Singapore at 22. Until then, we're taking a short break. And I see you again in 20 minutes. Hello and welcome back to the OS Taiko World Cup 2022, round of 32. I'm Enwolf, and this time around we're going to see Indonesia versus Singapore. Once again, some really well-known names in both teams: XK, Nishizumi, Apajabole, Katon, Donkat, Katie Duran and Jolts for the Indonesian team. Element 118, Bob 3, Prehistoria, Matrix Dark, Danto, and I Love Lollies for Singapore. This is a match between seed 11 and 22, so relatively tightly matched up. Interested to see how this goes, and especially the bands. There might be some closely contested maps because the difficulty of this pool is lower than the qualifiers. The rival qualifier scores are good indicator generally. They can also lead you to wrong conclusions about who might win, as we've just seen with an upset happening between Italy and Finland. The rolls came through. Oh, there's a name change. Bless. Over Singapore winning with a 93. So they practice their rolls. While we're waiting for the band to happen, let me introduce Vav, also commentating. Good morning.
How's it going, Enwolf? I can't believe I'm casting with Enwolf. Big timing. Oh my god. We're seeing the bands already. Indonesia, Singapore. Similar qualifiers, not the same country, and definitely not the same team composition. Indonesia, one of the teams that you gotta be scared of. Definitely. I think XK coming back to Taiko World Cup is quite scary, honestly.
Indeed.
And on the other side, you don't have Blair, so it's like complete opposite scenarios for these teams. No mod 4.
We're not going to see many no mods for this match. No consistency, speed, and no really hard travel.
I mean, Singapore still has their 2 DTs open. I mean, Prehistoria is a really good DT player, but I'm not sure who will join him. That's a big issue here. Still, a player that definitely can put up the job to at least, to at least play that well. The problem is who else will play alongside, and now we're seeing the first pick by the Singapore team. As you was mentioned, Noma 3, Noma 4 banned. Oh.
The sacred picking strat.
Wait, did you roll the pick?
Yes. The sacred picking strategy. DG1 is the result. I mean, it worked yesterday for some teams.
Me.
So it did land on double time. It's not a fast mode, it's very accuracy based. Difficult patterns, very dense, and some tricky 1-6 doublets, making accuracy hell.
Yeah, the hack here is definitely a complication. Not easy to hack at all. And yeah, Singapore going with a map. RNG pick. I mean, they didn't even prepare it or so. It seems like it was just a roll. And I don't know. I think they, I mean, on paper, they have a chance to maybe win a point or two, but it's definitely, yeah, really, really hard match to win as a whole. Still, Alamomo stepping in here. Not sure who that is, or if it's someone who changed their name.
That's a ninja name change that just happened, I've learned.
Yeah. I imagine.
It's Prehistoria.
Oh, I was scared. I was gonna say, where's Prehistoria? Who's Alamomo? Well, there we go. It's Alamomo being Prehistoria with Bobfree, also a pretty well-known player, with XK and KDDK, as we like to call him. Can't believe XK is back after in less than 6 years. He already is dropping a lot of ag.
And everyone is getting misses, except for Prehistoria, now known as Alamomo. They mentioned in that chat earlier that the name change gave them power when they won the roll on who picks first. Maybe they're onto something. The only full combo left.
I mean, DT is definitely the expertise zone of Prehistoria, so it's not a big surprise. As long as the Indonesian team struggles to hold ACK and combo, this can be, I mean, somewhat one-man carry, but yeah, look at Bobfree. It's not being able to hold that 400 combo cap, and that's a big deal in a map like this one, because it's only 2 minutes long, 2 minutes 20 seconds, so it's definitely harder to come back after missing that 400 combo cap, and so far Indonesia is just doing that. Look at Alamomo though, 99.5. It's the best score in the lobby so far.
Indonesia's trying their best to recover. It's just Bobfree's struggling with the aforementioned 1-6 doublets, KK, KD. Because it's a quite evil pattern to hit right at the end of 1-4 as additional difficulty. KDDK got back up to 99% accuracy.
Yeah, so far, no changes at all last quarter, and with XK, yeah, there we go. It's Prehistoria missing at the end, and Singapore, well, I mean, it went better than expected, because, let's not forget Singapore rolled their pick, but still, it's a win, clear win for Indonesia here. It's a break point to start things up and shake them a little. Both players missed at the beginning, but still really good scores from the Indonesian team.
They recovered quite well. Over 100,000 of points lead.
Yeah, that's a big difference. Yeah, that miss from Alamomo, I mean, it didn't change much, but it definitely sad situation. Bobfree struggling a lot more than the two players from the Indonesian team, and now we're seeing the pick for the very first time. I wouldn't be surprised to see hit it too. XK is... I mean, it's an early stage pool, so maybe not, but... I mean, why not, right? XK is a very well-known player for playing slow hidden, and I mean, tech maps in general as well. That's why that No Mock 4 got banned. And, yeah, it depends who will join him. Like, I'm not pretty sure. Could be DK, could be Apaja. Not sure how good Apaja plays slow hidden.
They got 900k on Parousia last week, which was notably a very, very hard hidden map. And in comparison to Singapore's scores on Parousia specifically, Indonesia does have a huge advantage if they were going to pick something like You Are the Miserable.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I think it's like... I think it's a win, guaranteed win. It's a very good pick right now, and it should be their first or second pick at this moment. I'm not sure what position they place in qualifiers. Oh, it's Nomad too, actually. And that's a lot more RNG, I bet. I mean, not RNG, but it's gonna be a consistency and accuracy.
Much slower than the last map.
Oof. Yeah, the slow map of the no map pool. Since we only have no mod 1 and no mod 2. And OD5, so pretty easy, so to speak, to double S. Pretty important to hold on the act here. Kenny Duran coming in. Jolts as well. Kenny Duran, also known as PM River. Another player coming back and making a big comeback. On the one hand, I'm scared about this players, like both Kenny Duran and Nishizumi comeback. And on the other hand, I'm excited because I want to see them play, but I'm scared they might be too rusty and it takes them too long to de-rust. But we'll see right now. Kenny Duran's first map after quite a long time, as Singapore doesn't change their roster.
I've been holding on while the map is still tame. But once the 1.6 and 1.8 hit, we're probably going to see a few 100s.
That probably got lost in the tunnel, but Alamo does drop a couple of hundreds, I think 1 or 2, and Boffer misses, and that's a big one. Can't allow to miss when your opponent is still double S-ing and holding that full combo. Boffer dropping completely that combo, and now it's completely up to Indonesia.
We're just casually still holding a double S.
Yeah, I mean, that's a way of winning. You can't lose if you double S.
The Japan way.
Yeah.
We did
Now the
have
question. Now the question is, like, will they double S?
Will be the last key I decided. No, we won't. But they could still be Kenny Duran doing it. Never mind.
Yeah, not anymore. Yeah, Singapore team struggling a lot more than the Indonesian, maybe earlier. Now settling in. I just made Kenny Duran with the miss. Too late. Jolts. My God. Both players dropping. And goes. I think one of the 1-6. It was there. The first point. Confirmed their pick.
Another comfortable win. Alamomo was the only one holding on through the end there, but it very much was not enough.
It wasn't enough. Sadly, Bob Free wasn't even close, and if Isaac had been better, maybe, but still not that close. Indonesia closing a pick that, yeah, was maybe winnable by Singapore if they have done a bit better, but still, it went well for Indonesia. And now it's the second pick from Singapore, 2-0 from the Indonesian team.
And while this is going on, Taiwan finished their first map against Portugal on extermination, leading 1-0. No attack accuracy battle. Probably a reason why we're not seeing it in this match. There it is, the RNG deciding once more. Could it be Sonic Base? No. It would have been Hard Rock 2, but they don't want to play that.
VT2, I mean, it's not a bad choice.
For the first third of Funky Dealer, it was in Singapore's favor. So maybe they just want to try again and maybe this time to work out.
I think it's not a bad decision actually, but we'll see. I mean, the difference with this map and the other one is that Indonesia is less likely to miss here. It's a lot easier map in node density, not in BPM at all. 240. Yeah, on the lot of some doublets and some finishers, it's still an Oni.
We see Nishitsumi coming in. That's almost all the Indonesian roster in this match. Singapore keeping Alamom and Bob free.
Here we go. It's the third map in this round of 32. Indonesia won their previous pick. Now it's Singapore picking 2-0, maybe 3-0, but we never know. Two minutes 10 seconds. Also seeing Nishitsumi for the first time, and that's important. But look at the backdrop from Nishitsumi. What happened there? 99. Still recovering by a bit. And now Bofrey also dropping quite a big. Man, Momo dropping his double ass as well. And this map isn't long at all. If someone misses somehow, that will be a big one.
Yeah, this score is very close. It could shift any moment. It's just a few 100s at the moment. But it's slowly growing for Indonesia right now.
Yeah, they still have a chance to coming back against Singapore, but they need that cat on cat to drop a bit back because that's a big double S.
And the Lighthead gets in the map, miss for better, but even less so if Bob 3 is the one missing for Singapore, giving Indonesia an even larger lead.
Yeah, this is just such a big lead at the moment. Indonesia comfortably putting up the score here, and this will most likely be another breakpoint for them. There we go. Indonesia so far wanting to follow up with most of the rest of the matches this weekend and establish another 5-0 clean sweep. And so far it's going good for them. Singapore cannot allow that. And now I wouldn't be surprised to see that hidden two we were talking about earlier, unless they want to just go with a number one, but that would be pretty weird.
Or maybe
they were consistent. I don't know. Hara 2, you said it before.
Yeah, maybe they picked up on Singapore not wanting to play Hard Rock 2.
Yeah.
Could be a sign for the other team to be like, wait a second, we do.
I'm not sure. Because, yeah, thinking, don't pick hard. The big hidden two. I mean, yeah, well. I'm not sure why the client says hard two. It's the big hidden two. There we go. There we go.
Disco
It's
client.
you are the miserable. Yeah, don't worry. It's just happens sometimes. Harak Tube wouldn't have been bad. Like, as you said, Singapore was avoiding it somehow. But Hidden 2 is definitely a lot better for the Indonesia team, especially since it's open with Noma 4 being banned. So, this has to be the time to shine for Alpaja and XK, probably. Unless someone else wants to play slow Hidden.
Singapore decided their second sheet player. Don't think we're going to see XK for him or Indonesia.
We might not. I mean, he's maybe because of the early stage, and I don't know. Not sure. We could not see him, but yeah, definitely weird. A player known, yeah, very well known for that. Element stepping in for the very first time here. A player that skipped on last year's Singapore team. The best Singapore team, actually. Well, the La Momo Kari. To final stage. Now he's back for his fourth TOC, I believe. Here we go. Can be match point for the Indonesia. And it's Kenny Durden in the end playing Prehistoria and Element, or Alamomo. Getting the power from his brother. Lost in the army. I believe that's the reason why he didn't play. Or something.
Early accuracy lead for Indonesia. Element finding quite a lot of 100s on the combined 1416 patterns. I'm very interested to see if Singapore can deal with the slowed down 1/3 section.
Yeah, the transition is definitely the hard part hit here. Every time I see a Paja play, I have like flashbacks of seeing his YouTube playstyle video. It's so good. I believe he played with one hand. I think he played with one hand and 3 fingers, something like that. It's like a really weird playstyle.
Huh.
It's like really weird. Well, Momo missing. Watch out with that one. As the section got speedier in its own way. Yeah, as the neighbor only says in chat, it's a one-hand player, pretty much. With 3 fingers, I believe.
Indonesia with a huge lead right now, both accuracy and combo.
And not much else to do actually here. Indonesia's just destroying here. Expected on paper. Kaidern putting up a deal here. Playing pretty well in XK's place. And it's just, that's how it gonna be. It's a 4-0. It's a match point. And it's also a pick for Singapore. So it'll be up to them what they pick next. Yeah, meanwhile, we have 1-1 between Taiwan and Portugal. Interesting. Oh, wait. Oh, I think there's... Yeah, I'm not gonna comment on it. Yeah, there has been some problem with a player connection, I believe, but so far, we're still here. We haven't ended this match.
Singapore got one more chance to pick something they could possibly sneak a win on.
What can that be? Singapore. They have used the DTs already. We have the whole frame out pool. It could be a normal one, just going with that consistency factor, but it's definitely a big issue here.
I could see a free mod happen, maybe.
Yeah, that could be the case. But I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean...
Just based on their qualifier scores. The hidden hard work scores were sort of close enough.
Yeah. Could play hidden hard rock, you know? Element maybe? Or element hidden, I believe.
It seems to be hard work.
Historia... could be that one too. Element hard rock. Yeah. Because I don't think they have like a proficient hidden hard rock player. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Hard rock 2. In the end, the map we thought it was picked before, it's gonna pick.
The difficult, fast, streamy hard work pick. Specifically the 1/3 streams with hard work that are going to catch players off guard.
When I initially looked up the the roster names in general for the roster history, I saw this player and I said, "Oh my god, I'm gonna suffer on stream." And yeah, that's the case. Because I'm just gonna name him Lollies. I think that would be appropriate. Oh my god, but he still isn't playing.
Gone. Oh! Apparently going to Mania now. It's clearly Azure Arbitrator, a 7-minute map, 274 BPM, 5 stars.
Yep. It's very fast. Oh wait, why the info is... Well, the info is completely mistaken. Don't worry.
Famous taiko mapper Gekido.
Yeah, famous mapper. It's still a 2-minute map, don't forget. It's not that long as this information suggests. So, watch out with this one. Also has some 1/3. So be close here. This can go either way. Cat done cat though, but playing pretty well here. Double S-ing actually, halfway through.
Want to see if they can keep double S throughout the entire map, because the BPM changes can be tricky to hack. And the map gets faster now. It's slowly going to be going up to 260. We started at around 206.
Yeah, that's correct. I believe it's not like a sudden change in a BPM though, so it should be procedural.
They're mostly broken apart by breaks in the song. They're not smooth.
You're approaching there. It's just bound to happen, or not maybe. Singapore needs a double miss from the Indonesian team at this moment. And now there isn't really much more time as both teams approach that 850 cap combo. It's the end, and everyone is just missing. Cat and on Cat still double-blessing. Indonesia wants to go in further to this round, now 16. And it is with a double S. And that's a 5-0 for Indonesia. Cat Dundon Cat proving why he's playing again this year. After successful somewhat last year in TWC. This time with XK. GG's for both teams. Singapore did make their best. I'm not sure who they are playing against in the losers bracket though.
We are finding out soon because it is the match loser between Taiwan and Portugal, which is currently going on.
Ooh.
And the winner of that match is facing Indonesia.
Yeah.
I think some people already have an idea on who's going to win and be Indonesia's opponent.
we are all big fans of Portugal because of what they did last year, except the UK team, of course. And so, yeah, will be definitely funny to see them score a point or two. But yeah, that's it for us. I believe we're not jumping to the match at all. So it's definitely been interesting one.
Nope, we are.
We are?
We are.
Oh.
And to recap, Taiwan won their role. That means Portugal banned You're the Miserable, Hidden 2. Taiwan banned Hidden 1. So Hidden is just gone. We're not going to see Hidden.
That's good, that's good.
Taiwan then picking No More 3, winning. Portugal picking No More 1, winning. Taiwan picking 3 Mod 1, Bad Tech, also winning their pick, and currently they're playing Trophy Cowardly, the tech map.
The number 4, or the number 3?
No Mod 2.
Number 2, the slow map, you mean? Yeah.
Yes. So the current scores 2-1 in Taiwan's favor.
2-1. Taiwan definitely having, that big roster difference, I believe, with Stu coming back, Monkey. Also, all the new players that are popping up in Taiwan recently and are very young. Cat 1346, Polemo, etc. So, definitely a scary team. Portugal is like that team of 3 homies always playing together because they have been playing with the same players for the past 6 years. That's a lot of time. As we see here, finally getting this 4th pick.
And just based on the seedings, it's a very uphill battle between Taiwan at seed number 6 and...
But it's still round 32.
True.
It's not impossible, I believe. Definitely not impossible. Look at Baby Snakes at this moment. Double S-ing, best score, and Cat just missed. So he won't be able to get to that combo cap, slowly going to the right as a consequence. Rosa, having a bad time to recover that act though.
It's an accuracy that just is so strong. Always has been on Taiwanese end.
Yeah. Your Cat missed once. That's a 101 miss. Sadly. Still, full combo for Monkey D. Luffy. A player that, even with Ishida's absence, he is continuing to play after so long. I believe this is his 8th TOC. That's a long time.
Yeah. Back to the history where Japan wasn't always dominating the Taiko World Cup.
Yeah, sadly, Monkey D. Luffy didn't get to win TWC 3 with Ishida, but yeah, well, that was way back then.
Closest we got was at 7-5 in the finals.
7-5 finals. Also, yeah, technically the 7-5 from 2022. From South Korea.
Finals. Yep. We'll see what will happen this year.
Yeah, Looking forward to it. I mean, yeah. It's a bit hard, I believe, but it's not impossible. We have definitely really good teams this year. It's really interesting. Portugal losing their pick. Let's not forget. Now it's 3-1. And this map is a pick from Taiwan.
Consistency based, mod friendly map. However, it seems like for the qualifiers, Taiwan opted to go for a single hard rock with a single hidden on O, which was a harder map, so maybe this is a different scenario. But I'm just saying, they didn't have hidden hard rock last week.
I'm not sure. I don't remember seeing Baby Snakes playing Hidden Hard Rock, because if someone were to play Hidden Hard Rock in general, it should be Baby Snakes, I believe. Because I haven't seen anything else from the rest like that shows their proficiency to play Hidden Hard Rock, so I'm not that sure about this mod combination. Yeah, not having Hidden Hard Rock is a big deal, because especially, I mean, that's the score you want to value the most as well.
Yeah, especially with how mod friendly pre-mod 1 and 2 are.
Yeah, correct. It's not 3 mod 3. Well, there we go. It's Baby Snakes going in Hard Rock. If someone was to go that in Portugal, it was Baby Snakes. Hi, I'm Cosarino with Hard Rock, Cat with Hidden, and Samalwu with Hidden Hard Rock. Portugal needs this breakpoint if they want to stay in this match. They need to hold on.
Combos are staying strong, but the accuracy difference between the two Hidden Hard Rock players is 2% at the moment.
Yeah, that's a lot. Hi, I'm a Casarino with a miss. Having the combo reset at this time in the first quarter. Not a big timing, as everyone else reaches that 400 combo cap. 3-minute map. But still, big advantage now for Taiwan.
Yeah, considering how long the map is, this is a very comfortable lead already with 60k.
Yeah, it's certainly a comfortable lead at this moment, Taiwan. Let's not forget this is a pick of their own. Portugal lost their previous pick, and now it's getting harder. Both players in Taiwan playing it really well with phenomenal accuracies.
Baby Snake's missing this rather calm section.
Yeah.
Also playing a lot of 100s on the offbeat patterns.
Yeah, problem here is, Baby Snakes doesn't have the combo anymore. And now a lot less with that, the speed up being the big problem in the Hidden Hard Rock readable skill for Baby Snakes, and now Taiwan just should win this 100%.
Yeah, they got massive accuracies, they got their full combos.
Yeah, they have everything they need, and now everything should position itself so they can get that match point
map is ending. This is a very comfortable win for Taiwan. 175,000 points. Single digit 100 counts on both players. But it's not over yet. Portugal gets a final pick. Potentially final pick.
Correct. That's indeed the situation here. Portugal getting to pick now. I mean, they have, oof, I would say no mod 4, but I don't know.
Not sure if they want to go for the actually hardest map in the pool.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, I don't think like Baby Snakes would have a problem playing it, but maybe his partner will. So I'm not sure. They have the 2 Hot Rocks open and the 2 DTs open. Yeah, pretty sure that free mod 3 won't get picked. At least from Portugal.
It's unfortunate that Portugal doesn't really seem to have a second player for the double time match, because Baby Snake scores last week,
yeah,
especially for NMW, were insane.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem in this team, that there's not usually a second man. It's still DD2.
Going out for banger.
Yeah, not only a banger, but I mean, if someone from Portugal can keep up with the speed, the notes shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, that's how it is.
That is true. And they did start the match with extermination, and it only came down to 100 counts. It was a full combo for every player.
Yeah, this will be, as Baby Snake said in the chat, possibly a neck battle. We saw the misses occur from time to time, but those are definitely not likely.
We see Taiwan player swaps. Monkey D. Luffy coming back into the lobby.
Yeah, so far, it's gonna be like that. Match point for Taiwan, we said it before. Monkey D. Luffy hopping in. They're saying good luck, have fun. And this is the time to shine for Portugal. It's a now or never. They still have a chance in the loser bracket. We mentioned it before. Loser here plays against Singapore, and the winner against Indonesia.
Smallwood's accuracy struggling a little bit at the start, but it's very early in the map.
It's still a very short map, but yeah, that's a big drop. Portugal needs to hold their act and not drop too much. Monkey so far is doing a pretty good job.
But all the players not having the easiest time with these 1-4 doublets.
Yeah, the 1-4 doublets up. Making everyone a problem. 1/3. approaching the end, and so far it's really close. Up to 100. Space Stakes dropping a bit of them more at the end of that section. And now it's 20k difference, I believe.
This care section slightly pushing the lead towards Taiwan's side. But it's not over yet.
It's not over yet. If someone misses in Taiwan or has a big act drop, could go the other way around. Portugal is just holding beneath them in score-wise and act-wise. So Taiwan has to maintain the score if they want to win. It doesn't look otherwise. This doesn't look hopeful for Portugal's win.
There isn't really any map left.
Yeah. That's it. There's no map left. Taiwan ascertains the win. 5-1 against Portugal. Portugal dropping to the losers bracket. They still have another chance against Singapore.
Meanwhile, Taiwan's going to face Indonesia, and that's going to be an interesting match, I think. With a round of 16 pool.
Yeah, that's correct. We still have a couple matches left, as you see on screen. It's Germany against the Czech Republic. The Czech Republic, first time into the WC, going through qualifiers. Definitely interesting. Canada, Netherlands, USA, Costa Rica, and Sweden versus Switzerland.
And the next match only starts in 13 minutes. So get your TWC food.
Get your TWC mug, TWC coffee, and put a TWC smile, because we will be right back with Germany versus the Czech Republic. Thanks, Wolf, and we'll be right back in 13 minutes. Grab your TWC breakfast food, as Wolf said, and come back, because we'll be right back in 10 minutes. See ya.
Hello and welcome back to the OS Taiko World Cup 2022 in the round of 32 with the Germany vs Czech Republic match. I'm Wolf and I'm joined by Driodex.
Yo. Doing good. How are you?
Doing good. We've seen some good matches today in this match block.
Yeah.
Now we've seen the number 3 seed face off against the number 30 seed Czech Republic.
Got a 6-person team versus a 4-person team. Usually doesn't favor the 4 just because of there's less possible skill sets to be covered. It also doesn't help that it's the 30th seed versus the 3rd, so it's just gonna be a little bit rough for the Czech Republic.
Yeah. I just hope they're here to have a good time. Like, we've had a few matches already today where the lower seeded team just went with all kinds of strats, from singing to the song and actually winning the map to just rolling their picks. So they're just here to have a good time.
I'm an avid supporter of, if you are the lower seeded team, practice Nomad 4 a lot.
I would agree on most cases if it was a gimmick map and not literally the hardest map in the pool.
But even then, I feel like people are generally less inclined to practice Nomad 4, so if you practice a lot of it, you might be able to take a point off of a higher seeded team.
That's correct. Like, I didn't see much of Pharaoh this weekend at all.
Yeah, I've seen it once.
Hope we get to see it. It's a really fun song. It's a really fun map.
Yeah.
Obviously, it does require you to practice it a little bit because there are some gimmicky sections towards the end. But most importantly, we're getting the rolls. The most skillful part of any match.
True.
And we see Czech Republic winning.
42 to 47. So Germany will be banning first. Been seeing a lot of hidden 2 bans. That's like the only one that I've seen consistent. I've seen DT1 and 2 banned a fair amount as well. But hidden 2 seems to be the most common.
Yeah. Players generally don't want to be the miserable.
But Nomad 3, EX Termination being their ban. Bit of interesting.
Yeah, but a ban I've seen more commonly today from the higher seeded teams, because it's probably the easiest map in the pool.
Perhaps. The Czech Republic apparently wants to ban the Germans. I don't know if you can just do that though. I still think it'd be an interesting idea for a tournament where you ban players instead of maps.
That would be something.
It really would.
Facing Australia? Well, goodbye, Jai.
Exactly. DT1 being the Czech Republic's ban.
Very hard map, so understandable.
Yeah.
Now I'm hoping to see Hidden 2 played though.
Perhaps. I think I've seen it played once. But Nomad 1, bad for me, will be their selection.
A warm-up. Just consistency based. 3 minutes of difficulty. See some German players swapping out. Czech Republic seems to stay with Tower by Potato and Zaliman. While we're waiting, don't forget, you can try to give your team more power by buying their banner, because they're now available for all 32 teams. So if you're rooting for the Czech Republic, show them some love via banner. If you love Germany, do the same but for them. Ufi swapping in for Germany. That's the newcomer, basically. Played a lot of big qualifier maps last week. Did quite well on a few of them.
Looks like we will be heading to the map shortly, kicking off our wonderful match we have here. Hope it doesn't sneeze during the map. Someone who has sneezed during maps, I can confirm it sucks.
Yeah. It's not a hidden map, but especially during hidden maps. When you really can't blink, or you will miss.
Yeah, but here we go. Aura being the first to break SS.
All of us, very strong performances from everyone so far. V100 is getting traded by Minikuchi.
Even though they're tied in accuracy, it does appear that Germany has a slight lead, so at least someone on the Czech Republic side didn't hit a finisher correctly.
That does look like to be a case, yeah. Didn't catch that. Ooh! Turbo Potato getting a drop there.
Definitely put the lead more in the favor of Germany.
Umfi holding that double S so far.
Sound dropping SS now as well.
The bottom scores are basically tied. I think it's a finisher setting them apart, as you mentioned.
I believe so. It's about a minute of the map left. Ooh, Ulfi got a lot of 100s in that mono.
That's giving the Czech Republic an opportunity to start their comeback. They do need Germany to drop more than just one mono, but there are more to come.
Yeah, the map still does just get harder.
As we're nearing the end, it does look like Germany is going to hold on to their 2 full combos and take the win home.
Starting this match off with a break point, taking us to Germany's pick next.
Germany is in a good situation where they can basically pick any mod category they want, because they have players for everything on a pretty high level. Like, as you could see in the qualifiers, they've got number 2 on basically every mod category at least once. Except no mod. No, even no mod on the gimmick map, never mind.
Wasn't Germany weighed down by their... I think it was either their free mod or like their no mod 1-2 scores. If I remember correctly. Weighed down as in they didn't get second seed, they got third instead.
Yeah, but the lowest was no mod 2 with number 7.
Yeah.
The Czech Republic really fighting an uphill battle here. Similar to the Portugal-Taiwan match we had just before. And we do see Hidden too.
You Are the Miserable will be coming out. This map is difficult. It's not necessarily terribly slow outside of one section, but the patterning is rough.
Yeah, I agree. It's very reminiscent of last week's Hidden 1 in qualifiers, Perusia. At a lower difficulty level overall, but comparable otherwise.
You see 3 new players coming in now. Mew and Martin for Germany, and It's Maro for the Czech Republic. So this would be a fairly difficult map for a Czech Republic to pull breakpoint out of. Both Mew and Martin, very, very renowned lower SV hidden players.
Yeah, and Germany getting that number 2 spot on Hidden 2 and number 3 on Hidden 1 last week.
Yeah, they're certainly a very scary hidden team. Here we go. Early act drops coming from the side of the Czech Republic, though Martin gets a few as well. Ooh, Mara missing on the 1-6.
Mew holding that double S. The last one left.
Mara finding more misses.
And we can see right now there's already a 50,000 point lead for Germany. Both accuracy and combo very much in their advantage.
Already halfway through. Map's only 2 minutes 38 seconds. Ah, you broke SS. Ooh, Salomon found a miss. Neither Czech player having an FC anymore.
Outside of a few 100 drops, with this VV there's just nothing happening on Germany's side. Just the expected strong performance on this hidden map. Czech Republic trying to do their best to fend that off.
And honestly, not bad scores from the Czech Republic either. It's just they're against Germany.
The fate of a low seed.
The fate of a low seed indeed. Taking us 2-0 now for Germany. Czech Republic's pick next. Eight 100s from Germany overall. 3 from you and 5 from Martin. Very impressive scores.
Salomon, tried my best. Getting 1 million points on this map is a good score.
For sure.
Interested to see if they're going to continue with consistency-based maps, trying to just get the accuracy win against Germany, perhaps getting a random drop from Germany's side on the map, giving them the win.
Yeah. As
So
much as I
maybe-
am a proponent of Nomad 4, might be a bit dangerous just because of players like Mew and Martin. Martin in particular, very good at these SV gimmicky type maps.
Yeah, I think Farrell, if anything, is going to be German pick because of the sheer difficulty.
Yeah.
I could see a No Mod 2 happening for example.
Fremod 3, Mari Maris will be their selection.
Huh, interesting. The anti-mod or slider velocity heavy free mod pick.
Yeah. I personally think that this would be a bit of a dangerous pick. Some of these German players are quite good at heavy mod combos. Appears that nope, there are more substitutions, but as of right now we do have Tora in place of Salomon and Minakuchi replacing Mew.
Need to check if Czech Republic had hidden hard rock last week. Because Germany definitely does. Looks like Salomon did have a hidden hard rock score.
But Salomon is not in this match.
That is correct. So interested to see how the mods will look like now.
Alright, here we go. We do see Minakuchi with Hidden Hard Rock, while the other 3 players are rocking 1 mod.
I hope the double mod misses fight.
keep in mind that because of this mod advantage that Minakuchi has, you can get 2% lower accuracy than one of the one mod players, and they will have the same score. So it's basically, each mod's basically just a 2% accuracy buffer that they can have. Which of course means if Minakuchi gets above a 98 FC, his score cannot be touched.
And it is currently sitting at 99%.
Trying to
I find
get
it
some of the more difficult with hidden sections.
Yeah, but I want to point out, I find it interesting we do have a single hidden on both teams, because I do feel like this map is genuinely easier with hard rock, and arguably even hidden hard rock.
Yeah.
Mainly because of this section, which happens twice in the map, but both hidden players performing really well in it, and it's Mara actually having the better accuracy between both.
Maro may have been struggling with the hidden 2 pick, but playing quite well in this so far. Lots of 100s being dropped by all players. Martin's Ek has climbed back up above 99, while Mara's has dropped lower. Getting a lot of 100s there, almost dropping below 98 even. And as we come to the end of the map, it does appear that that mod advantage did secure Germany the point, taking us 3-0 with a second breakpoint from Germany.
The hidden hard with the lowest 100 count.
Incredible.
Not much you can really do against that. But all in all, it was a quite decent pick for Czech Republic.
I think that's the first time I've seen Fremod 3 have 4 FCs on it in the same match.
Yeah. That's definitely something to note for the team that's going to face Czech Republic in the lower bracket next week. Because keep in mind, every team that loses this week still gets to play in the losers bracket next week and can advance further into the tournament.
I wonder what Germany's next pick will be. The answer is Fremod 1, bad tech.
The shorter consistency-based, mod-friendly pick.
Yeah. I personally don't find this map to be terribly difficult at all. Pretty easy to HDHR.
Yeah, but it's definitely one of the most friendly maps in general in the pool.
Because we do have FRZ coming in for, I believe, the first map of this match, as well as Umfi coming back in for Germany.
Czech Republic, meanwhile, keeping their 2 players. They did really well on that 3-mod 3. So it wouldn't also see reason for them to switch out.
Looks like we will be having someone come in for the Czech Republic.
Never mind then. Maybe Saliman?
That would be my assumption, but Salman is in lobby. There he is.
Same mods, damn. Mods leaked, just like that.
Where's my competitive integrity? Even though it does not impact literally anything in the match.
It spoils our excitement of the mods we get to see when the match
Exactly.
starts.
It's
And
not
we've
the
been
same
lied
mods. He
to.
literally lied. I mean, it's the same mods from each side, but it's not the same mods as the last map. Therefore, I feel half lied to. But no mod advantage for either team now.
And they've been nice enough to be positioned properly, so we don't have to check diagonally. We just have Oomphy and Saliman at the top with hidden hard rock. Vasi and Toro at the bottom with hard rock.
Now we do see a slight lead for the Czech Republic.
They dropped 100 on both the German players.
Ooh. Salomon got to 100s at the end of that stream. Tying up the accuracy now. A lot of 100 dropped from both the Czech players though. Giving Germany the lead now.
The offbeat patterns of this calm section being tricky to hit, costing them accuracy.
Ooh! A miss at the very end of that stream from Tora.
It's going to give Germany not a comfortable lead, but a lead they can definitely work with for now.
Another miss from Tora. Makes it very hard for Czech Republic to want to come back. They certainly need a miss from Germany now. But with so little of the map left, I don't even know if it would matter. But
We will
neither
never
of the
know.
German players miss. Taking us to match point now.
3 and 5 100s on the German side. Saliman with only 15 within hard rock 2.
Yeah, certainly a very good score, but unfortunately just cannot compete with the German powerhouse.
Oh no, Tora's leaving Taiko.
Oh no.
But we need you for next week.
Salomon trying to pick tiebreaker.
I wish we would see it. We've gotten multiple I think we've gotten more matches that got close to tiebreaker than most people would have expected out of a run of 32.
Yeah,
And it's very sad we actually didn't get it.
yeah, I'm surprised. I remember a tweet that Mango put out last year of what people would think would happen first: a tiebreaker round of 16, or Japan doesn't win TWC. And everybody put tiebreaker round of 16 because Japan will always win, unfortunately. But hey, wouldn't it be funny if we got a round of 32 tiebreaker before a round of 16? Still have a few more matches. It could happen. Hidden 1 daily lunch special being the Czech Republic's next pick.
Interesting choice.
I can confirm this is the Czech Republic's first DWC. We have Minakuchi coming in for Germany for Hidden 1.
It's Maro swapping back in for Hidden on Czech Republic side.
Salomon needs to update the map. Let's go.
Shoutouts to the wrongly snapped offset.
Yay.
That needed to be talked about during last week's map pool showcase. It could have gone
I
unmentioned.
swear it's always Raph. It's always Raph. Raph is either the one who does the mistiming or is the one that finds the mistiming. No matter what role he is in a tournament, he either finds it or is the one that does it.
The duality of man.
The duality of man. Here we go into Hidden 1. This map isn't terribly hard in terms of reading it with Hidden, but there are a few patterns that are quite difficult.
It's definitely about the execution for this map, especially in the KI section with all the finishers mixed in and at the end of 1-4.
Yeah. Everybody hits that 1-6 at least. Salomon dropping a fair amount of accuracy on it though.
Umfi did find a few more 100, so it's close.
Yeah.
We're talking like 3 100s at the moment. The bottom half of players both holding that double S.
Heading to the Ki. Salomon got a 100, I believe, on the finisher. Ooh, Maro with the miss, but Umfi trades it back. Is that Umfi was able to recover more accuracy. Don't see a lead switch yet.
I think there's not enough time anymore.
I don't think so.
A good
will-
effort.
Yep, that will be a third breakpoint from Germany, ending this match 5-0 in Germany's favor.
Everyone getting no double digits as 100 count. Fortunately, this is a sweep and a 5-0 for Germany.
But
Well-
at least we still get to see the Czech Republic in future matches next week.
That's true. We're going
Yep.
to see Germany face off against France. And Czech Republic against Argentina.
It'll be interesting to see what happens to this Czech roster, because they didn't play bad. A lot of their scores were honestly better than you would expect from a 30th seeded team. It's just they were up against the 3rd seeded team, and there's not terribly much you can do there when there's such a big discrepancy. But I have hope for them. I think they have a pretty good shot at making it through the next losers bracket match.
It would definitely a tough battle because Argentina versus France was also a very close match, being 5-2 in France's favor. But lots changes to next week, so we have to wait and see.
For sure. Oh, we have another match between Canada and the Netherlands, I believe, in about 26 minutes from now. So stick around for that if you want to see more Taiko gaming. I already closed the caster sheet, so I can't tell you who will be commentating that match, but I know it's unfortunately not me. This will be my last match for the weekend. So I'll be seeing you all next week.
So will I. I'm sure someone will take care of you in 25 minutes. Until then, take a short break. Get your TWC food warmed up once more. And we'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Alright, and welcome everyone to the Osu Taiko World Cup round of 32. This is going to be Canada versus Netherlands. I am Ethan, and I'm joined by Vaf.
Hey Ethan, how's it going? It's round of 32. Canada, Netherlands. Interesting. First time we've seen the Canadian team play a match. This time without the man himself. Without Janitor.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting seeing Canada without Janitor.
Yeah, after such a long time. I believe it's been 7 years. So yeah, definitely interesting roster, I believe. Like the Canadian team, I'm not sure how Fudgy came back, and that's a big factor as well, because they have a really solid roster overall. I believe like some really experienced players. The Nana is playing for like the 8th time ever. A really old player in general. Really good Harrock, I believe. And Dan Barry, really consistent player in tournaments. Askurda being like the new addition. And yeah, looking forward to see more of everyone here. Nomad 3 getting banned. Yeah, probably because of the RNG factor.
Yeah, that might be it. And HR1 is going to be banned by the Netherlands.
Yeah, HR1. Not surprised, because yeah, Harrock 1 is definitely a lot harder. I mean, it's different skill set, but it might be harder if you at least can read the Harrock 2, so yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, the Netherlands, I'm not sure how it went for them last year, but I believe they weren't able to go through groups. So yeah, I don't remember their position as well, but I think it wasn't that good either. Let's see how it goes for them this year.
Yeah, and their first pick is going to be Hidden 2.
And
And
all the with the slow hidden.
yeah, starting off the slow Hidden.
Cookie Tree coming in, Cracker as well.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing Cracker play because around 6 to 9ish months ago, I heard that they actually got like a hand injury and had to stop playing. So I kind of wonder if that's gone better, because I don't think they were playing last year, although I might be wrong.
I believe Cracker didn't play last year. I don't remember. But yeah, that was the case for some players in general. It happened with Bamgoey that he had like a finger issue. In the end, it wasn't that severe, so he was able to come back, or he came back. And now, yeah, similar cases here. I don't know how he'll play the slow hidden though. But if they're picking it, they should be confident. So it's an overworked shoulder, apparently. Oh, Askrute is coming in. Yeah, interesting. I think the Canadian issue here is filling up like the slot that was always for one player. So
Yep.
it's like, I mean, it's a tough job.
Yeah, aside from not having Janitor, Canada does have a really solid roster.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, the only change is, I mean, yeah, Fudgy coming back after 3 years, and Askrute being like the new player coming in. I'm not very aware of Askrute's strengths, but if he's coming in for the slow hidden.
Yeah, I have not seen them in a community tournament, so I'm kind of curious to see how they'll do, as I don't know too much about them as a player.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see this Canadian team. I believe Janitor put them in his prediction pretty high, actually. They have a good roster. I believe if they get to a bit later stage, they will do good. They still have Baisha, pretty important player. Here we go. First pick for the Netherlands. It's slow hidden. You are the miserable.
One of my personal favorite songs from the pool.
It's a banger.
No one with any early act drops, although just I say that, Escurte is going to be the first to drop 100. Cracker is going to follow right after, and that was quite a heavy act drop, going down to 95 just for a moment there.
Yeah, let's not forget this map has a really slow transition. And that's gonna be like the place where most players will. Or might get disorientated. But so far, as you mentioned, big act drop from Cracker, that's the only thing making
Escurte!
difference. Dropping!
And Fudgy!
volume! Oh, and that's
This
a
is
big one, 'cause
interesting.
it's a 300 combo, 600 actually combo difference now with both players in the Netherlands almost reaching that combo cap.
Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, Cracker's now recovered on the accuracy a decent bit. Fudgy didn't drop too much accuracy with that miss, but that miss is gonna hurt Canada.
I mean, there's still some time left, but Cookie
still on the other
is
half.
doing really well. He's pairing up with Fudgy Zach, and now it's completely up to the Netherlands team.
Yeah, Cookie has really good accuracy. And they are demonstrating it right now, although they just missed on that 1-3 for the looks of it.
And it's not that close. It's not that far away. I mean, from each other, Netherlands dropping a lot of combo. Now the advantage barely for the Canadian team. There we go. It switches off to the other side. And now in the last quarter, they will need someone from the Canadian team, and I mean the Netherlands. Because it's very tough, Cookie Tree. Oh, training another miss. Having another one, actually. So unfortunate.
There's still a little bit more map left, so it's technically possible to come back, but it really just relies on both of Canadian players note locking at the last second. And as the map's coming to a close, I'm not sure if that's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think so. It looked like a really concerning beginning for the Canadian team at the beginning, but as map went on, it was better and better for them. And now this can solidifies as a breakpoint, even though Escurte and Cookie Tree Trey misses at the end.
Oh,
Good.
Cracker was the only full
Fudgy.
combo.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, Fudgy missed only one time with 7 100s.
Yeah, Fudgy is going to be the #1 score in the lobby, though, despite the miss, just because of the accuracy. Yeah, both of the players on Canada's side, really good accuracy.
I mean, this Canadian team, I mean, like, I don't know. They can definitely just go immediately to a DT or hard rock too. Like, wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, we're waiting for Canadian first pick now. Netherlands, sadly, they would have been able to take that map. They were in the lead even.
Yeah, I
It wasn't
think
enough.
kind of some nerves kicked in for Cookie Tree, unfortunately, because they were playing really well in that first third of the map.
I'm surprised to see Fudgy is so in form, at least. Yeah, playing definitely well. It's early stage though. No Matu.
I was not really expecting this pick from Canada. Honestly, I was thinking Netherlands would pick this, maybe.
Yeah, it's like it can go either way. That's the issue.
Yeah, it's kind of a short map, and there's a lot of sections that you could just randomly mess up on, and then that's it. The other team gets the point.
Yeah, correct. That's why it's a bit RNG for the Canadian team. Even maybe they're confident that's it. But yeah, I was expecting more of a hard rock 2, maybe a DT, because of the players as a whole. But in the end, it's no Matu.
So I was going to be coming in for the Netherlands.
Yeah, Nanners too for Canada.
Yeah, for the Netherlands, I'm not sure who will be the second player for DT picks, but I know Boaz will
Yeah.
definitely be in. It's just, I
Yeah.
don't know if Netherlands has a second player for DT, really, is the unfortunate issue with them if DT gets picked.
I mean, I know Boaz does play DT as well, but I'm not sure anyone else, because I play Cookie Tree. Like, I know Cookie Tree for playing stream maps, and like, that's it. And then a bit, like, overall.
Cookie Tree could play like a tech DT or like more accurate to DT, but yeah, once it
Nah.
gets up to being a bit faster, his speed does fall off, unfortunately.
So yeah, it's a Tasuke map, 145 BPM, OD5.
Nanner's picking up the first 100.
Yeah, that's a big one, since this map isn't hard to hack at all.
Yeah, it is OD5, so it's a bit generous for accuracy, although both of the players of the Netherlands side are starting to pick up some 100s. Fudgy's going to drop their SS.
Yeah, those are big act drops already. Fudgy already dropping, but still being the highest accuracy in the lobby so far, almost reaching halfway point, and there is 1 minute left.
Oh,
Cracker.
Cracker.
Yeah.
That was so unfortunate. Oh, no.
Yeah, now what you want to see for the Netherlands here. An unfortunate miss. Well, everyone is in 500 combo already. It'll take a long time, or he might not even get to that 400 combo cap.
Oh, Nanner's one drop. Oh my god, that's a huge drop. That is a huge drop.
He dropped from 99.5
It is so
to
close.
98.7. It's a lot closer than I expected now. Cracker doesn't have the full combo cap yet, but he might be able to get there.
The score is going to start flickering in a moment, potentially, if any sort of act drops happen from
Look at
Canada right
Fudgy.
now.
Look at Fudgy, 99.
Oh my god, yeah, Fudgy! They're holding a near SS. It's keeping
Completely
Canada alive.
carrying. It's giving Canada alive for the time being, so they'll need another act drop. It's not enough with that big draw from Nanners. And so far, so good for the Canadian team. It's going to be the 2-0 for them. 1-100 for Fudgy.
That 1-100 for Fudgy just carried Canada. Oh my gosh. What a fantastic score from Fudgy in order to carry Canada to make sure that that wasn't a break point. Gosh, both these maps have been kind of close at points.
They have been close, yeah. It hasn't been a stomp, like, from anyone so far, so... Yeah, I mean, I think it was expected, no Matu, it can go either way. So... Yeah, it was expected to be close, hitting 2, it's surprising. But now Netherlands has another pick. I certainly don't know where they can go, because they have that normal one, maybe, but... Not sure how confident they are in picking the VTs, or maybe only the Freema.
Canada's Canada has some very good act players, so Nomad 1's kind of a scary pick.
True.
But yeah, Nomad 1 might be one of the better Master of Netherlands, potentially.
I mean, I'm not discarding the hidden 1, though.
Yeah, hidden 1. I
Fremont 3?
Alright.
Alright!
I was not.
Going all in with the Antimon. Damn.
Yeah, that is that was like the last map I was expecting. Okay, I'm kind of curious with the mod choice. We're gonna see from the Netherlands. Cookie Tree coming in place of Cracker for the Netherlands. And it looks like Canada's not swapping out their players for this map. Boaz with Hidden Hard Rock, and Nanner's a Hidden Hard as well. So yeah, both teams have all 3 mods that they can pick.
I'm not sure about the qualifier result in the Primo 1 from the Netherlands. So we have to see how good it goes, that Hidden Hard Rock, especially.
They placed 30th from the looks of it in the qualifiers for the free mod pick. But this is a lower SR pool, so they might be more confident
It should
with...
be easier.
Yeah, it should be easier. They might just be more confident with Hidden Hard Rock on these lower star rated maps. And Boaz struggling a little bit to axe some of these parts, but they're still holding up the full combo. Everyone else in the lobby is holding really strong accuracy.
Yeah, it's really strong act from Canada, especially from Nanners. 99.84 with Hidden Hard Rock. That's a big feat. I mean, while Boaz it's not even close. He's having a really good score, but not as good as Nanners.
Yeah, they're at least holding on to the combo for a chance at being able to come back into this in the second half. But they are going to have to rely on some misses.
That's it. Because if the Canadian team doesn't miss, it will be definitely hard to come back for the Netherlands, act-wise. Because look at the act from the Canadian team, the Canadian players. It's spectacular.
Petrie starting to drop to 100, going under 99 for just a moment there. Oh, Boaz! Oh no.
Oh. Yeah, that drop kind of seals it.
Yeah, even if Canada misses right now, the accuracy difference is just a little bit too high to really be able to make a difference.
That's it for the second pick from the Netherlands. Another breakpoint Fudgy on the edge today. 2 100s with Harrock, and look at Nanners. Oh my god.
Yeah, Fudgy has been playing with some incredible accuracy so far in this match. It's really unfortunate for Netherlands. It's so hard to compete when Fudgy is nearly assessing a lot of these picks.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have really good players in early stage. I mean, some players are definitely not used to playing like this early stage map pools, and that's why they struggle. But it seems Fudgy isn't at all being problematic, having a problematic situation. So Canada now it's 3-0, 2 breakpoints in favor. They have a pick. Everything's going good for the Canada.
HR2 is going to be Canada's next pick. Not too surprising.
Not too surprising. I think they can maintain the same 2 players even.
Yeah, maybe Vlad might come in for this.
Yeah, like that's the only possible change. But I think both Fudgy and Nanners could hold up pretty well.
Yeah, they could definitely hold up well on this map.
I remember Nanners stepping in last year and so forth for this type of maps, and also the DTs, so yeah, I think they can win easily without Vlad. Not sure about the Netherlands roster though.
I'm not sure who will be on this pick. Maybe Krecker? I'm trying to remember if they play HR.
I don't remember.
Kind of forgot who plays HR.
Yeah, me too. I'm not sure if he plays Hidden even. Could be Tree, maybe. Then if Boaz is able to read the map itself, you can have Boaz. But yeah, we have to see for ourselves.
Looks like it'll be Boaz and Cracker playing for Netherlands.
Oh.
I don't remember Boaz being much of an HR player. I'm kind of interested to see how they play this. Maybe they are an HR player and I just don't know. Although they did do pretty decent on that hidden hard rock pick, so they might be able to read this. Or on hidden hard rock on the Fremont. I don't know why I said the hidden hard rock pick.
Neoport.
Yeah, that's just Japan TWC.
So far, likewise, doesn't look good. There we go. Boa is also dropping a miss. That's a big one, since this map is only 2 minutes 6 seconds long. And look at the proficiency as Vaisha first map.
Oh, Vaisha does pick up a miss right as you say that. That was a very clean miss though, as they instantly recovered. I think they only got like one miss exactly, no 100s.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone else getting to, but not everyone else actually, since Vienna's team dropped earlier. Squadron wasn't able to hold up to the combo, so only Nanners holds the full combo. And so far, it's been excellent for the Canadian squadron. It's just looks so clean, so neat, nothing to complain on. This looks and will be match point for Canada.
Yeah, now it's at match point. Canada with a really impressive performance on that map. Visha with, oh my gosh, 3 misses, 100. It's crazy accuracy.
Yeah, that's Vaisha. 3 misses.
Yeah, that is a very Vaisha score, getting more misses than 100s.
Yeah, Chad moment. Last potential pick for the Netherlands, for the Dutch team. Is it Vaisha or Visha? I think it's Visha, right? I don't know.
I don't know, actually.
So I've always say Vaisha.
I kind of just switch between the two. It's like sometimes I'll just say Vaisha, sometimes I'll say Visha.
Not much stuff left. I mean, it could be a Nomad, because, well, despite of how good the act from Canada has been so far, I mean, it could be. They have picked Fremont before, so I don't know.
They might go for like one of the easier Fremonts, but nope. It looks like Nomad 4.
Nomad 4.
This is good. Alright, interesting.
It's the gimmick.
Yeah, I was expecting him to maybe go with like a Nomad 1, go for maybe another dice roll pick. But yeah, Nomad 4, okay.
Yeah, it's maybe going like for the hottest map in the pool just to make Canada uncomfortable. Not sure though. I mean, we'll have to see. I think Nomad in Nomad department, the Dutch team should be a lot more comfortable. So maybe it's the right choice.
It might
Could
be,
it
yeah.
Stepping in, definitely important. Now it's Fudgy and Nanners.
Fudgy picking up the first miss, okay. Oh, Cookie Tree's
Yeah,
gonna
we're
trade it
gonna
though. Looks like Cookie Tree missed a little bit more as now Canada has the lead again. Cracker's also gonna miss. Fudgy does trade it. Now Nanner's the only full combo in the lobby.
Also double S.
Oh yeah, and adult. I didn't even realize, yeah.
Yeah, it's just complete different story. Nanners and the rest. It's Nanners and the human beings.
Oh no, Cookie Tree picking up another miss. Nanners is still on the SS. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that's a big score. Making the difference. Because everyone else is just on the same ground, and IQ-wise, 98.9, 98 in general. Nanners, yeah, definitely not unsettled by any of these 1-6 patterns in the middle. Cracker, on the other hand, dropping another miss halfway through 1 minute 30 seconds, and the Netherlands do need a double miss from Canada.
They need
Fudgy
Nanners to
and
miss like soon, or an
Yeah.
act drop or just anything. Nanners is still holding on the SS.
Nanners is completely destroying. And there we go.
Oh my
not
gosh.
anymore. It was a 1 miss. It's a 1 miss. That's it.
They didn't no lock. That is impressive.
He can drop 100 as well. But I'm not sure. Oh, that finisher did get Cookie Tree by surprise. As we see this, the finisher starting to spice up his SV-wise right in the end of this map. A last quarter. Still, Canada has a lot more advantage as Cracker now misses as well. All hope, I think, vanishes.
Yes, although both players on the side of Canada do miss at the very
They
end.
don't have combo.
Yeah, there's just not enough time.
There's not enough time. And Aquawise Cracker is way behind everyone else. It's a whole percent.
Gonna close the
He
gap
would've
just
been
a
able-
little bit. Oh my, it might have been possible if
Yeah,
both
I
players in
think-
the Netherlands had combo in this last section. But yeah,
Oh, that's unfortunate. Anyways, it's a GG well played. It was fairly close. 50k. 5-0. The Netherlands still put up a fight and did show some pretty close scores in some maps, if not most all of them.
closest 5-0 ever. There was a lot of points where the Netherlands could have definitely
Yeah.
taken a point.
Yeah.
It's quite
could've.
rare to see that. That's such a feels bad though for Netherlands getting sweeped. I was really hoping they'd get a point or two.
I mean, it was hard initially. Canada starting with a really good roster. We didn't even see two of their players expected though.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
didn't see very.
That's what it had. Yeah, we didn't see Hunkers too. But since it's that early, that's why we aren't seeing them at all. But anyways, that's 5-0. Another one in this round of 32. with only 2 matches left.
Yeah, the next match will be USA versus Costa Rica, which will be happening in about an hour, I believe, an hour and 30 minutes.
Yep. Also, Canada will face either Sweden or the Switzerland. And the Netherlands will wait on the loser of that match. So stay tuned. We are only lacking 2 matches and they are an hour from now. An hour and a half, I believe.
Yeah, and next match will be commentated by me and Incan. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna go on a little bit of a break, but stay tuned as we'll be back in an hour and a half. I don't know if you have anything else you want to say.
Yeah, I do. Remember, banners are out. You can buy them already. You can support the country you want. And if that country gets to win the TIC, good joke, then you keep it the entire year. So remember to buy your banners and watch the rest of the matches today alongside the Maple Showcase later. So thanks, Ethan. Stay tuned in TWC 2022 as we figure out who is getting to this round of 16. See you, everybody.